Hi everyone, my name is Annie and today is January 27th, 2021 and we are at the end of January. Can you believe that? It's so crazy. Anyway, today we're going to go over Matthew chapter 7 verse 1 to 12 and I'm going to be reading from my NASB Bible. Do not judge so that you will not be judged, for in the way you judge, you will be judged, and by your standard of measure, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, and behold, the log is in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls before swine, or they will trample them under their feet and turn and tear you into pieces. Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be opened to you, for everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. Or what man is there among you who, when his son asks for a loaf, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, he will not give him a snake, will he? If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give what is good to those who ask him? In everything, therefore, treat people the same way you want them to treat you, for this is the law and the prophets. So I'm going to break it down into 3 parts here, and we'll start with verse 1 to 6. So here Jesus talks about how he disapproves of judging others. He didn't say to throw all your discernment away, okay? Here he meant that we shouldn't judge others unfairly, or think of ourselves as more righteous, more highly of others, because that's just very hypocritical. So we should really know that we're all sinners, right? And we're subject to the same standard of judgment on the second coming of Jesus. I also just think that when we judge others with the mentality of thinking highly of ourselves, it really closes off our hearts to love others. It allows the temptation to gossip and prevents us from forgiving others and hinders the opportunity to witness to those around us. Now for part 2, from verse 7 to 11, Jesus talks about how we should pray here, where he encourages to keep on asking, seeking, and knocking. He's encouraging us to really have a passionate prayer life and actually care about what we're praying for. So he promised to answer those who diligently seeks him, as his nature is to give good things to his children, things that are actually good for them. So Jesus wants us to ask, seek, and knock while trusting him with the outcome, because whatever outcome it's going to be, it's always going to be good for us. So we shouldn't be anxious. Now for the very last part, very last verse, verse 12, here we have the golden rule, which is about how we should treat others. So it says, treat people the same way you want them to treat you, for this is the law and the prophets. So if we follow this simple principle, then we naturally will obey all the laws that says about our relationship with others. So if we just follow this simple principle, there would be no wars, right? No betrayal, no slavery. It would definitely be a much more loving and harmonious world. Even though it's a very simple principle, but it's not an easy one to obey, since it's not easy to consistently treat others as you want to be treated because of our sinful nature. But I think because we understand the grace of God, we should ask God to help us extend the same grace to those around us. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed our devotional time together. I hope you were encouraged. And at last, I hope you have a very wonderful day. And until next time, bye.